So about 2 weeks ago, I posted a video showing off an 100% flawless command block door that I made in my creative Minecraft server. To be honest, I was only expecting to get 15 views at the max, but then the video got over 1,000 views and you guys completely shattered my expectations for the like goal too. So before I start the tutorial I promised in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for all of you who watched it and liked, subscribed, or had some interesting discussions in the comment section of the video. Like, really interesting. Alright, enough of that. Now let's jump into the tutorial I promised you. The tutorial will be split into 2 videos. The first video will detail how to make the exact door that I showed in the original video, and the second video will go into depth on the concept of how the door works, so you can create your own take on my door design and fully customize it to what you like. This video right now is the first video, where we will go over how to make the exact door from the original video. The first thing you want to do is find a good place for your door to be built. I will be using this area here. So my door will go in this place right here. So this is where my door will be. When it opens, it'll open this direction. So it'll go further out this way when it's open. Right, and then it'll be back to how it was before when it's closed. Now, next thing you want to do is you want to give yourself a command block using the /give command. So you type /give @p command _block. Now you have a command block. Now that you have this command block, what you're going to do is you're going to paste the first command into it. So the first command is this one. Alright. It's a long command, but it's needed. Alright, and so now you have the command block with this in it. The next thing you want to do is you want to hold Control on your keyboard and click in on your scroll wheel on your mouse. So you can click in on it and it'll select the block. So I could click in and select the command block, but if I hold Control while middle clicking, it'll save it plus NBT under there. That means that it still has the command in it as well when I place it down. Now what I can do is, so let's destroy these. So we know where it's going to be now, right? You take the command blocks with the NBT that you got and you place them here and here on the left side of your door, right? So the door would be above this, and then the other side would be over here. So this is the left side because it's on the left and it'll open that way. So now what you do is you take the buttons and you click them, and now there'll be iron blocks there. But they're not normal iron blocks, they're special ones that we will be using the command for. Now you can place the buttons down here so that you can access the command blocks as well. Now what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way to the beginning of the command block and change that 0.5 there to 1.5. Simple enough. You can do the same thing on the next one. And all it will do is it'll spawn another one above that. So now we've got a second row. And you just do that one more time, or you just add 1 to it. So next it'll be 2.5. So change both of them to 2.5. And then this one to 2.5. 2.5, and then click the buttons again, and now you have one full side of the door, right? So you can cover that back up for now. So next what we're going to do is we're going to place the other side of the door. So what you're going to do is you can break this command block now, is you get a new command block. It's empty, or you can take the one that you had and just delete everything in it. But I'm just going to take a new one that's empty. And then you paste the second command in. You take the second command. It's the same thing as the first command, really, except it's just got a different tag. I'll explain that more in the explanation video. What you do is you place it here and here, where the other side of the door will be. And you do the same exact thing. So you take the buttons, activate them, the blocks will appear. You go back to the beginning of it using the arrow keys and change it to 1.5, and here I'll just go a little quicker. 1.5, and then now the second one's there, and then one last time. .5 and 2.5, then click the buttons. So now you've got both sides of the door all set. And now what you need to do is it's on to the part where you need to start making the redstone for it. What you want to do is you want to place the button down. I'm going to place it down here for now. You can always rewire the redstone as long as the redstone's connected to the same place that this button's connected to. You can change wherever your button is if you really want to. Second, let me just clear out a little area. Is you take some redstone dust. And you run some redstone dust underneath. And you take some command blocks. Take 4 of them. You place them here, 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 and here. So after you place those 4 command blocks, what you want to do is you want to take another command block and 4 of them and place them like this. You just want to have like a clear distinction of like in between them, because if you have them all together, it'll still work. It just helps organize if you keep them a little separate. Even like this actually is fine. Just keep them a little separate so that it's a little easier to work with. And then what you do is you paste command number 3 in 2 of them, and paste command number 4 in the other 2. So this is command number 3. Paste that one in. And then I'm going to do it on this side as well. Command number 3. And then I'm actually going to label it with a sign, just so I remember which side has command number 3 in it. So actually I'll put that there. Command 3. And then for these 2, you do command number 4. So copy, paste, and paste. Alright, now next is what I think is, I guess not exactly the most difficult part, but the most difficult part to explain. So I'll do my best. So next what you want to do is you want to open up F3. So you can do that by clicking F3 on your keyboard. And you want to look at your coordinates. They're up here, where it says block. And then what you want to do is you want to, so this door, when it opens, it'll be moving towards these grass blocks in this direction, right? And then this door, this side of the door, will be opening in this direction. So I have to like take the coordinates of which direction it'll be opening in. So if I move back and forth here, you can see, so if I were to move in this direction, the block, my coordinates, this first one over here is the one that's going down, or the one that's moving. All the other ones are staying the same. This one's the one that's changing. So what I want to do is I'm going to remember, okay, it's the first one that's changing. So actually I might write that down. I'll take like a pen or a pencil and just write down first digit, right? And then what you do is you see whether or not it goes up or down when you move when you move in the direction your door will open. So if I move in this direction, the direction my door will open, it's going down because it's going from 685 about to like 670. So it's going down. So first digit, then down, right? And now we do the same thing for the other door, so that this door will open in this direction. So I stand here, I back up, and the only digit that's moving now is the last digit. So now if I move this way and that way, I can see. So let's write down the last digit. And then what I do is I see it's going up when I move this way. So I'm going to write down up. And also now I'm going to write down the side of the door. So last digit up is the right side of the door. Right. And then first digit down is the left side of the door. Alright, so when it opens, this one will be going in this direction, which means that its coordinate will go up, and it's the first coordinate, and then this one will go down, and it's the last coordinate. So now that we know that, we can go here to the command blocks, and for command 3, you want to do, so the right door is associated with command 3, and command 4, which is in both of these, and then command 3 is in both of these, is with the left door. That's just like how I did it in the description. On the right, which is command 3. So actually you can tell if it's the right because here it'll say right door. What you want to do is on your right side, I had a last digit up, right? So over here, I go to the last digit. So pretend that these each represent a coordinate, right? Each of these little swirly things, right? So I go to the last one, which represents the last digit, and then up. So I'll put 0.1, which means that it'll move 0.1, like up, right? I'm gonna label this side open. There's a reason we have the multiple, and then this side will be close. Alright, so and then on this one, to open up this door, so in the direction that it opens, we have left and then first digit and then down. So this is the left side, you can see because it says left door. It's the first digit, so the first digit, and then it's down, so you put minus 0.1 so that it'll move away like in 0.1. Then you click done. So yeah, that's how you do that part. And then what you want to do is, this one says negative 0.1. You just do the exact same thing in the other command block, except this time you do positive 0.1. So this on the first digit, just 0.1, just positive 0.1 on the first digit, right? So now this one will this side will open, this side will close. Now we just do the same thing with the other one. This is the last digit, positive, so this one will be the last digit, negative 0.1. Done. So now it has negative 0.1. Alright, so now what we want to do is you want to grab orange wool and blue wool, and so you put it right underneath where the door will go. So the door will be here, and then when it's open, the door will be over here, right? You can put that a block lower so that you don't so that like it doesn't show up from the top. So you can like put that another block lower. I can just move that command block to somewhere else on the redstone line. That goes over there. Okay, so I can just move this one block lower if I would like to. Like that. And do the same thing for this side. So this side has the blue wool, and then when it opens up, it'll be over the orange wool. right? So this is how we're gonna sense whether or not the door is open with the command blocks. Right, and you can cover that up. So the next thing you want to do is you want to get a repeater. And you take that repeater and then you go over here and then you just attach it to the line of redstone running out. And then what you do is you try to run it into some blocks. So first let me clear an area. Yep. Okay. And then you run it into some blocks and then leave some area behind it for something to be powered, like behind the blocks. So yeah, put something there to be powered and then put the redstone over it, and then make sure the space behind is empty so that it can be powered. So I already went ahead and labeled all these command blocks: command 5, command 6, command 7, and command 8. And so inside of them, we're going to put copy and paste from the description of the video. Command 5, copy and paste. Command 6, copy and paste. Command 7, copy and paste. And command 8. Just copy and paste. Okay, so once we have all the commands in there, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to put numbers inside of these command blocks. So every command block is going to need about 12 numbers in them. So make sure that you write these down when you get them. So for command block number 5, what you want to do is you want to go over to just go on over and on open, and then you can tell which one's on the left side, because when you right click you can see left door right there. So that's very helpful. And the other one says right door, so you can distinguish between the two. So now what you want to do is you want to take the coordinates of the left door by pressing F3 and then using the targeted block coordinates, which is on the right side of your screen in the middle of all the F3 debug info. Keep in mind that the numbers that you will get for your blocks are going to be different than the ones that I will get, because it depends on the world that you're in and where you're placing it. So I have different coordinates than you will. And then you remember that, or you write, after you write down the coordinates, you go over to the command block and you type in the coordinates one after the other. So 684.1.463, and then you type it in a second time. So 684.1.463. And then what you do is for command 5, you go over to the spaces that you left earlier for something to be powered after the repeater. So you go over there, and on the left side you take the coordinates of the space there. So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna use the coordinates. I'm gonna place these blocks like to represent that there will be command blocks there in the future. And then you take the coordinates of the left side. So the coordinates of the left side are 691.1.465. So after I remember that, at the end I do another space and then 691.1.465. And then I do the same thing for the next command block, command 6. Except I take the first coordinates from a different one. So for command 6, you go over to command blocks that are labeled closed, and you go to the one that has the tag left door, and then you take the coordinates of it. In my case, it's 687-1463, and then you write those down and then type it in twice. 687-1463, and then type it in a second time. Click done, and then go over to the left side of the two command blocks that you placed to represent where they'll be going. Take the coordinates 691-1465, and then write that in there, 691-1465, and then done. So for command 7, you go to the closed side of the command blocks for the right door, and then you take the coordinates of that command block. For me, it's 687-1461, and I type that in the command block. The coordinates for the right door for me are 691-1466, so I'll type them in the command block. And once they're in the command block, I can click done. I just want to point out right now that you do have to be careful with the coordinates, because if you do get them wrong, then it can break the entire door. So just do your best to double check and write them down. I suggest writing them down to remember them. And then for the last command block, with command 8 in it, you go to the open side for right door, and then you take the coordinates. For me, it's 684-1461, and then I type that in twice. And then what I do is I go over to the right side again and take those coordinates again, so 691-1. So it's 691-1466. And when I click done, then I have that. And then the last thing that you do is you go in to those 4 command blocks that were on the ground, and you change them all to repeating command blocks by right clicking on them and then clicking on the thing where it says impulse until it says repeat, and then you just click on it until it says repeat, and then once they're all purple, that's how you know they're all repeat, then they're all good to go. And then the last thing you do is you just fill in the hole where all of your stuff is. You place the button. You can connect the button from anywhere if you really want to. You can connect it from over here if you want to, and then place the button there, and then patch it back up, just as long as it's connected to the same place. Then when you click on it, it opens up and it closes. And then click on it again, it opens. And with that, your door's all done. If you like this tutorial, please consider subscribing. Also, if you had any troubles with this, or you just can't seem to get it to work, I have a Discord server. It will be in the description. You could join and ask me whatever question you'd like, and I will do my best to answer it to my best ability. Thanks for watching.